There are places on Earth that are so dangerous, so secret, or so forbidden, that access is either restricted, tightly controlled, or flat out illegal. These places aren't just off the beaten path. They're shrouded in mystery, secrecy, and even danger. What lies within them? What stories are buried in the sands of time? And why are they forbidden in the first place? Today, we're going to uncover 10 of the most forbidden places on Earth. From uninhabitable islands to top-secret military zones, these locations are often veiled in secrecy for reasons ranging from biological hazards to national security. Grab your curiosity and let's dive into the unknown. Are you ready to explore the world's darkest corners? Let's begin. 1. North Sentinel Island, India. Location: Bay of Bengal, India. Our first stop takes us to the remote, enigmatic North Sentinel Island, located in the Bay of Bengal. This island is home to the indigenous Sentinelese people, a group so isolated from the outside world that they've had little to no contact with modern civilization. The Indian government has designated the island a protected area, and for good reason. The Sentinelese are fiercely protective of their land and will often attack anyone who ventures too close with arrows and spears. This isolation isn't just a result of the locals' choice, it's the law. If you were to attempt to visit North Sentinel, you could face jail time or even worse. Why? Because the island is a biological time capsule. The Sentinelese have been living in complete isolation for tens of thousands of years, and any outside contact could expose them to diseases to which they have no immunity. The island's wild beauty is matched only by the danger it presents to anyone who dares to cross its shores. 2. Chernobyl Exclusion Zone, Ukraine. Location: Pripyat, Ukraine. Chernobyl. Just hearing the name sends a chill down the spine. The nuclear disaster of 1986 devastated this once thriving area, turning the city of Pripyat into a ghost town. The Chernobyl Exclusion Zone, a 30-kilometer radius around the reactor, remains one of the most dangerous and forbidden places on Earth due to high radiation levels. For decades, this region has been completely off-limits to the public, but there are still some who risk entering, drawn by the eerie allure of a city frozen in time. Abandoned amusement parks, decaying hospitals, and schools with forgotten toys lay hidden in the ruins. While radiation levels have dropped enough in some areas to allow for limited tours, the risk is still very real. The forbidden allure of Chernobyl is not just the haunting remnants of a nuclear catastrophe, but the ongoing mystery of the people who vanished overnight. 3. The Vatican Secret Archives, Vatican City. Location: Vatican City, Italy. The Vatican, the smallest country in the world, has long been a place of profound secrets, and none is more intriguing than the Vatican Secret Archives. This vast and mysterious collection of documents stretches back more than 1,000 years, and while many of these documents are historic, some are rumored to contain the Church's most dangerous secrets, documents about suppressed history, forbidden knowledge, and religious cover-ups. For centuries, the archives have been kept sealed from the public eye, and only a select few scholars are granted permission to enter. Even those who are allowed to view certain parts of the archives are bound by strict rules. So, what could be hiding in these ancient vaults? What secrets have been kept hidden from the world for so long? The Vatican has never fully disclosed the contents of the archives, leaving us to wonder if some truths are better left undiscovered. 4. Area 51, Nevada, USA. Location: Nevada, USA. Next, we head to the heart of conspiracy theories, Area 51. Nestled in the Nevada desert, this secretive military facility has long been a source of speculation and intrigue. While the U.S. government initially denied its existence, it later admitted to the facility's role in testing experimental aircraft and weapons. But that didn't stop the flood of rumors. Some claim the facility is hiding evidence of extraterrestrial life and UFOs. For years, civilians have been banned from the area, and anyone attempting to get too close to the perimeter risks arrest or worse. The airspace above Area 51 is restricted, and security is tight. Why all the secrecy? Is it really just about secret military technology, or is there something more otherworldly at play? No matter how many times people attempt to break in or reveal what's inside, Area 51's mysteries remain locked behind barbed wire and high-security surveillance. 5. Snake Island, Brazil. Location: São Paulo, Brazil. If there's one place on Earth that's so dangerous it's been declared off-limits to humans, it's Snake Island, officially known as Isola da Queimada Grande. Situated off the coast of Brazil, this small island is home to one of the deadliest creatures on Earth, the golden lancehead pit viper. The snakes are so venomous that just a single bite can kill in less than an hour. It's no wonder the Brazilian government strictly controls access to the island. The island's treacherous terrain and extreme danger have kept it largely untouched by human hands. In fact, the only visitors are scientists conducting research, under very strict conditions. So, what happens if you find yourself there? The answer is simple: you don't. Snake Island remains one of the most perilous, forbidden places on Earth. 6. The Svalbard Global Seed Vault, Norway location. Svalbard, Norway. Far in the Arctic Circle, in the frozen wilderness of Norway, lies the Svalbard Global Seed Vault. This vault houses millions of seeds from plants around the world, designed to serve as a backup in case of global catastrophe. It's essentially a doomsday vault, storing genetic material of plants to preserve the Earth's agricultural future. Although the vault itself is not forbidden to the public, access to the seeds is strictly controlled. It's a symbol of humanity's attempt to protect biodiversity for future generations, but its remote location and the secrecy surrounding the vault make it a place steeped in mystery. While its purpose is noble, there's something about its cold, isolated nature that makes it feel like a hidden last-ditch effort to save our planet, if it all goes wrong. 7. Poveglia Island, Italy location. Venice, Italy. Imagine a small, forgotten island just off the coast of Venice, once home to a massive quarantine station for the plague-stricken. Now, it's a place of legend and fear, Poveglia Island. For centuries, it has been a symbol of death and despair. In the 18th century, the island was used as a quarantine zone, and later, as a mental asylum. The stories of horrific treatments and restless spirits have made it a place to avoid, with some claiming it's haunted by the tormented souls of those who perished there. The island has been abandoned for years, but rumors of paranormal activity keep drawing ghost hunters and thrill seekers. The Italian government has officially prohibited access, making it one of the most forbidden spots on Earth. What dark secrets remain locked in the ruins of Poveglia? The eerie silence of the island is enough to make anyone curious, but those who have ventured close often report an unsettling feeling, a reminder that some places are better left undisturbed. 8. The Lascaux Caves, France location. Dordogne, France. Deep in the French countryside lies the Lascaux Caves, a series of caves famous for their prehistoric paintings, believed to be around 17,000 years old. The art inside these caves is breathtaking, depicting animals, humans, and symbols that provide a glimpse into early human life. But the caves are also among the most restricted places on Earth. Why? Because the cave's delicate ecosystem and the paintings themselves are incredibly fragile. In the 1940s, the caves were open to the public, but over time, the influx of tourists and the introduction of bacteria began to damage the artwork. In 1963, access to the Lascaux Caves was permanently closed to the public. Only a few researchers are allowed in now, in a bid to preserve this irreplaceable glimpse into human history. It's a place of forbidden beauty, one that can only be viewed in photographs or through carefully controlled replicas. 9. The Catacombs of Paris, France location. Paris, France. Beneath the bustling streets of Paris, an entire city of the dead lies hidden in the dark, a labyrinth of tunnels known as the Catacombs of Paris. These eerie ossuaries hold the remains of millions of Parisians who were moved here in the late 18th century to make room for a growing city. But the catacombs are more than just a final resting place, they've become a forbidden realm in their own right. While a section of the catacombs is open to the public, many parts remain strictly off-limits. Only the bravest, or most reckless, venture into the deep recesses of the catacombs, where they risk getting lost or even arrested for trespassing. The underground tunnels hold not only bones but also centuries of history, mystery, and secrets waiting to be uncovered. 10. Mount Olympus, Greece location. Thessaly, Greece. Our final forbidden place takes us to the legendary Mount Olympus in Greece, the home of the ancient gods according to Greek mythology. For centuries, Mount Olympus has been seen as a sacred place, reserved for the gods. Today, it's a popular tourist destination, but there's still one part that remains off-limits. At the summit, there's a small plateau known as the Forbidden Zone, where visitors are not permitted to venture. Local authorities restrict access to this sacred area out of respect for the traditions and legends surrounding the mountain. While most of the area is accessible to hikers and climbers, the Forbidden Zone holds its own mystery. Some say it's not just a place of natural beauty but a place where the gods themselves once walked. From the island of deadly snakes to ancient, hidden archives, these forbidden places on Earth remind us of the boundaries we often push and the mysteries we can never truly solve. They are places where the veil between the known and the unknown is thick, where only the bravest or most daring might even attempt to venture. But remember, sometimes, the true allure of these places is not in what lies inside, but in what we'll never know. Maybe that's what makes them so fascinating. Some things are simply meant to stay out of reach. Which of these forbidden places would you most want to explore? Or perhaps, which one do you think should remain off limits forever? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more adventures into the unknown. Until next time, stay curious.